I knew James while we were still playing. We actually played in the same, I would say, era, because we are like age mates. We've always been on the opposite sides during our playing days. Maybe when our teams meet, he was a very competitive guy. You will see with the way he plays and his determination, always leading from the front, because in most of the teams that he's been playing, he was the captain, and you could see the energy levels that he was giving in the games, the way he was committed into football. It's something that could be noticed wherever you encountered him.
I think I've been an open-minded person, and I don't know if there is something that people don't know about me. But okay, I can say I'm a quiet person, I'm a cool guy. It's normal, at times maybe we have crossed paths with a couple of people, but that's normal. But maybe something that people don't know about me, I forgive so easily.
James Situma is a retired Kenyan football player who most recently played for Tusker in the Kenya Premier League and the Kenya national team. He was born in 11th November 1984 in Divinci town at Bungoma County in Kenya.
I'm a second born in a family of 5. I went to DVC Primary School, also I went to Misihuarsi Primary School, and then Makunga Primary School for almost 2 years. And then high school, I went to Sirakaru Secondary School, whereby I had 4 good years in that school. That's the school whereby I discovered fully my talent, because when I was in primary school, you know, the parents, mom couldn't want me to play football because she believed that I need to focus 100% in education. So when I joined high school, that's whereby I discovered more my talent, and I had more time. I discovered that I have this passion of playing football in class 3. So, you know, when you play this ball of polythene bag, but later when I was growing up, I discovered that, okay, football pays. So I really made it a serious thing so that I can pursue both education and football. When I was in Form 3, we used to play friendly games with Premier League clubs, Zoya Sugar, Mumia Sugar. Worst memory? I can say a couple of challenges, of course. When I'm growing up, getting school fees was a challenge, but the good thing is that when I was in school, you know, I had a school that really supported education and sports. So I can say sports helped me get education in the high school, because I couldn't manage to pay school fees. And also I can say maybe my footballing career, whereby the most challenge is when you are injured. You know, you want to play, the passion is playing, but when you have an injury, you know, you stop playing and you just yearn the time will be back in action.
Situma launched his career at Zoya Sugar in 2003 and represented 6 Kenyan clubs, as well as KF Tirana, which is the Albanian football club based in the capital city, Tirana.
I was around the country when I signed to Tirana in Albania. I was playing for Sofapaka. It was a good move and a good experience, because what I learned a lot is that outside there, people value football a lot. The equipment, the facilities, they give you that environment to make sure that you are so comfortable and you give your best. I have played for a couple of clubs around the country. Sofapaka, City Stars by then was World Hope, Tusker FC Leopards, Kamega Homeboys, and also Madara United.
He led Sofapaka at the Kenya Premier League title in 2009, which was part of Adel Amroche's Harambee Stars team, which lifted the Sekafa Trophy in 2013 and also won the Go TV Shield Cup and the Kenya Premier League title with Tusker FC in 2016.
When we won at Sofapaka, as a captain, we won 2009, the Kenyan Premier League. Our first year in the Kenyan Premier League, we won the Premier League trophy. So I can say it was a good feeling. It was a song around the country that the new kids on the block. No one believed that we can do that, but in our coming out training sessions, we had a squad that we really believed that if we give it a fight, we give it our best, we can do something at the end of the season, and it happened. Another season is 2016 at Tusker FC, whereby we won both Go TV and Kenyan Premier League. You know, it was a very tough season. Halfway of the league, we lost almost 4 players, key players, a couple of players. So the coach had to reshuffle, had to readjust other players. We really played as a team, encouraged each other. I can say it's a most memorable moment because it has never happened in the Kenyan soil.
The defender decided to hang his boots after a successful career on the pitch and currently serves as the president of the Kenyan Footballers Welfare Association, a body that articulates for issues related to the contracted soccer players in Kenya.
It was 2019 around April. I was an official at KFA who always fight for the rights of the players. It didn't make any sense to me when I'm inside, the players not be paid. So I said, okay, I have to move out and make sure that I fight for the players. I didn't want to leave the scene maybe when I'm not moving my leg or my hand. So I decided when I still have an energy. I still have that energy. I just have to move and maybe do other things. So by then I had also decided to go back to school and pursue education. So there was so many factors that did make me just leave the scene and retire. But I thank God for the 17 good season I did in my footballing career as an active player. And I think I'm happy now. I'm offering it back from my next life as a coach and mentor. Yeah, I'm Zitech University. At Zitech University, I'm doing business, administration, and management. You need to lead people, you need to have that skill. And at times, just inborn skills not enough, so you need to go back to class. The world is evolving so fast and things are changing every single day, so you have to stay up to date to make sure that you're at the top.
Part-time, he serves also as a coach and running a soccer academy known as Inspire Soccer Academy.
We have an academy called Inspire Soccer Academy. I'm the director of the academy. And we also have a CEO who is called Savio Wambugu, is the CEO of the academy. I'm always passionate about football, and also Savio is passionate about football. So we just sat together and discussed, shared a lot of ideas, and we came up like, we can have something to give back to the next generation. And what we came up is that if we can have an academy whereby we have kids under 15, make them, mold them, develop them, and make them to be good players. So that's where the Inspire Academy was born. So we are based along Thika Road. We train at St. Kizito, Mwihoko, and also we have come up with some partnership with the high schools. And at the moment we have a partnership with Matiliku High School, whereby we have our 3 kids in Form 1 in Matiliku High School. So we try our level best to see that these kids, apart from playing football, they're also doing well academically, and we're looking forward to extend to various parts of the country and other schools to make sure that we have at least 4 or 5 schools around the country that we have a partnership with, to make sure that these kids get the right education and also be developed in football. I had that passion to pass the knowledge to the next generation, I can say to the next youth, because when I was growing up, I didn't have that opportunity maybe to be coached while I was young, I started playing, I can say, serious football in high school. That's almost when I'm 15 years. And then I said, okay, I have to give the young generation maybe the knowledge from 8 years, 10 years. And you cannot do that with that knowledge or that perspective that I used to play football. So you have to go back to class, train as a coach, so that you can give these kids the right thing, the right aspects, the right content they need to become good players.
The 34-year-old remains keen on using his training and experience to build capacity among upcoming players and encouraging them to invest in education. This is in line with his mission to advocate for Kenyan football players' rights and enhance their lives through partnership with relevant partners and institutions.
When we joined the union in 2015, we had little or no knowledge about whatever we are supposed maybe to dwell in or maybe to do in terms of championing for the players in Kenya. But we were driven by passion and the fact that we've been in the game and we understand the challenges and that the players have faced, and also we've been exposed maybe outside, and we know whatever our colleagues footballers are actually being treated globally. So this is what drove us to join the union and maybe try to see if we could change things.
We had always a couple of challenges and we still have challenges. It will always be there. So the first thing is that we did is to try to make sure that we have the members who are the players, go to the players, sell the ideas, what we want to do, where we want to go, and make sure that they are on board. So that was the really work that we really did during our first moments in the Kenya football organization. So far so good.